Hey, beautiful people. William Wallace here from Spy Options Traders. Doing a daily market recap video here, a little bit different, doing it straight from my phone. I've been on the go a lot lately and at the beach, not for fun, but at the beach nonetheless. And so I wanted to do a market recap video with you guys and kind of go over everything, doing it from my phone. So if you guys like it or don't like it, let me know in the comments what you think about it. But it's pretty convenient for me. So here's where we came into today. If you look at the previous day right here, we came out of this triangle consolidation, and overnight last night we started to break out of it. So I saw that as a very good sign. Actually, ES shows it a little bit better, but we not only broke out the top, but we came down and actually confirmed it as support. So I took that as a positive sign this morning, and actually on the chart called for a call this morning. And so we go back to that this morning, and right up here we were over 298, and 298 to me is a big number. It's a major support. It has been resistance and becoming support. So we actually were looking pretty good all throughout there to keep moving up. It was looking very promising. And then this happened. And we got some news that just sent the market straight down to 296 and even below. So we got caught on the wrong side of that. It came out pretty quick. Is the ISM manufacturing data, and it turned out really poor. So that put a huge shockwave in the market right there at 10 o'clock. So we took our losses on that, and what surprised me is actually that it kept going down even past 296 down to 293.94, which, as I've said, is purple line on my chart, is a key number. And so it's a one that I'm really watching as far as being something that really makes the difference between SPY staying above this box consolidation that we broke out of and being kind of either just consolidating, not necessarily bullish, but just consolidating and not being totally bearish. But what happened today is we actually closed below that line. And so for me, that's pretty bearish. I kind of thought that maybe in this 4 o'clock closing time that we might get a little boost, and it looked like it tried to right here. Actually, we had this trend line, this down trend line on the 1 minute chart that you could see, and it broke out of that. So we had this downtrend, moving up, touching, moving up, touching, moving up, and then right there it broke out. So once it broke out and retested, I got into a call, and we played a nice little call option. It wasn't much. Once it got over 293.94 and it failed, but then it popped back up again, I got out. I'm still holding one of those calls just to see what happens overnight, because usually after a big drop like this, we'll see some sort of pop, but I've already made my money on it, so it's all good to me. But we got that pop up, but 293.94 really just could not hold. And so we continued on back down into the close. No buying into the close. In fact, plenty of selling action after the close. So pretty ugly red day. If we go back and look at this on the daily chart, and let's take some of my lines off of there, we can see that that is a pretty nasty daily candle. And this is the box consolidation that we were in for a long time. We popped back up, and now we've popped back down. So that's not a great sign for SPY and for the rest of the market. We were riding the 20 MA right around here as well, and that has totally broken down now too. So total rejection on the 20 MA, totally breaking the 293.94 line as well. So that's not looking too good for me for the rest of the week. Now, speaking of the week, let's look at the weekly chart here. And really you can see that we're just in sort of a channel cycle here. It's not terrible where we're at. So I'm not too despondent. We're just going to play what we got. We're still above some key lines there, and 293.94, you can see right there we've broken that, but I'm not too worried about it. What I'm worried about is once we get down to 290, do we stay at 290 or do we break that and fall even further? So we'll see what happens in the market up this coming week. I expect to see 290 pretty quick. That's a solid line that we know that we're probably going to hit, and I'm just wondering what's going to happen beneath that. So apparently I can't really get the control of this screen recording on my phone, but so you guys, thanks for bearing with me. But so this is the trend line that we're going to be watching, okay? And it ends up there at 290. That's the target that we're looking for, and we've got this pattern here, as you can see. So that's what we're going to be watching for the rest of the week as we get down to 290 and see what happens. So anyways, guys, William Wallace here, SpyOptionsTraders.com. Hope this has been educational and informative for you, and look forward to seeing you guys in the chat tomorrow.